Hi, everybody. Here we go. We are going to look at two equations or two example inequalities. Let's be real. Two example inequalities and determining whether or not a particular point is actually a solution to that system of inequalities. I apologize in advance for my horrible penmanship on my inequalities. I was not thinking and put equal signs initially, but then I changed them to inequalities because I realized what I was doing wrong. All right, so if we are looking at this first system and this first point, if we look at this, how do we know if this point is a valid point for this particular system? Well, we can do one of two things. We could potentially draw a graph, which could lead to being time intensive, but we could do it. Let's make some tally marks. And of course my graph isn't perfect. My tally marks are all messy. So we have y is less than x plus, or negative, y is greater than negative x plus 1. I can speak. Here we go, 1. And negative x means I'm going down 1 to the right 1, 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 and so on. And I can go up 1 to the right 1, up 1 to the right 1, and I can make this, and it's a inequality that is dashed line because it is less than and there's no equal to. As well, I am going to be shading above this line up there. I can also do this next one. Y is greater than x minus 1. Go down to negative 1, up 1 to the right 1, up 1 to the right 1, up 1 to the right 1. Again, this is going to be a dashed line inequality because of the less or greater than sign, and it's going to be shading above. And if I were to look at this point now, I can take this point 0, 0 and plot it right here, and I can see that point 0, 0, it is a solution to this bottom inequality, but it's not a solution to the top inequality. It's not within that shaded region where it's double shaded. So no, it is not a solution. Or no, 0, 0 is not a solution. Now, this was fairly time intensive. It wasn't necessarily the most effective way to do this. Instead, I am going to do this one algebraically. So, first things first, I am going to write my first inequality, y is less than negative 3x plus 2 out. And then I'm going to put some of these values in here. The y is 1 is less than or equal to negative 3 times 0 plus 2, and I'm going to solve it, and I'm going to say, is this a true statement? Negative, or 1 is less than or equal to, or less than negative 3 times 0 is 0, plus 2 is 2. 1 is less than 2, and that is a true statement, so this inequality is good to go for that point. I can also do that same thing with our next inequality. We have y is greater than or equal to x minus 1. Again, we have the point 1 and 0 in there, so I'm going to add in my inequality. So 1 is greater than or equal to 0 minus 1. 0 minus 1 is negative 1. So 1 is greater than or equal to negative 1, which again is a true statement. So yes, this point is a solution for both of these inequalities. So yes, it is a solution. Yay, cool. I would have to say that second one, that second method, this one algebraically, even with my switching of colors, is faster than the graphing one. Just saying. All right, either way, there is one quick example of what you are going to be doing in this particular unit and what you are going to be expected to be able to do with a system of inequalities. The next video is going to have more examples of graphing inequalities and looking at some interesting examples of graphing inequalities and what they could potentially look like, and it'll be great. Cool? Cool. Thanks for watching. Bye.